Topic of the day. Carson Wentz and Dak Prescott each got votes to lead the league this season in total QBR. A panel of NFL experts.
Dak got a vote?
They selected who they thought would lead the league in different categories, and the two NFC East rivals caught the experts' eyes. So, Shannon, who is going to have the highest total QBR this season, Wentz or Dak?
Walk it to him. Walk it to him is the better quarterback. He has the better team around him. And the only thing that's held him back is injury. I believe he'll be injury-free this year.
Really? You're predicting that?
Yes, he'll be injury-free this year.
I'm going to knock on wood for
and you will see the real walk it to him, and you'll learn why he earned the nickname.
Really interesting. So thanks probably to you. There's some people out there who think I'm a lunatic for supporting Dak Prescott. And then here comes my old friend Dan Graziano at ESPN, who really knows football. Wait a second. He's predicting that Dak will be #1 in NFL QBR. And his logic is full season with Amari, Travis Frederick back at center, Zeke's back in the fold, and Dan says Dak will have his best year yet. That's after he was third as a rookie, fourth his second year. That's interesting. So how do you defend that, Shannon? Maybe I'm on to something.
I mean, my guy finished in front of him his second year and his third year in the league.
Oh, really? And my guy beat your guy twice last year with two scintillating fourth quarters and an overtime. 331 yards just in the fourth quarters and overtime.
So let me ask you a question. Did walk it to him get any help? So what is D-Jack going to do? What is Jordan Howard? Miles Sanders?
And everywhere D-Jack has gone, he's done what? How many Super Bowls does he have on his record?
Oh, he's a quarterback.
Oh, really?
Oh, he's supposed to win the Super Bowl with what he had. Now you talk about Kirk Cousins, how bad he is, but D-Jack was playing with that in Washington. You talk about Fitzmagic and Jameis in Tampa, but that's what he had down there.
What? Ezekiel Elliott's holdout is over. Zeke and the Cowboys agreed on a 6-year, $90 million extension with $50 million guaranteed. Overall, Zeke's contract is now 8 years and $103 million, which makes him the highest paid running back in the league. Zeke is expected to be at practice today and to play this Sunday against the Giants. And we're now joined by Rob Parker. I'm glad that you are here today.
Somebody's going to try to rain on an unrainable parade.
Are you sure, Skip Bayless?
I'd like to hear it. Who won this deal?
Well, first of all, it was Ezekiel Elliott because Jerry Jones caved. Jerry Jones, with all the bravado that he was talking, you don't need a rushing leader to win a Super Bowl. Zeke, who, you remember after... Well, Pollard had a decent game or whatever in the preseason. All that. He wilted in the Texas Sun. He wilted. But here's the thing. And before we talk about that contract, would you say $90 million? It's a $50 million deal. Let's just talk about guaranteed
Look at the
money.
guarantees.
All that other stuff.
Fair.
It's a great deal for him. Excuse me.
It's all right.
I'm happy for him.
It's okay. You're getting worked up.
Yeah, I'm all worked up.
Yeah.
It happens around here. You never know.
I'm good. I'm good. Okay. I'm so excited about this. But Skip Bayless, to you, this contract and this deal is an indictment of Dak Prescott. That's why Ezekiel Elliott has this contract. This is a quarterback league, Skip Bayless. This ain't about a running back. The last running back who led the league and won a Super Bowl played with this man back in 1998. It's never about the running back.
By the way, that guy won 2 Super Bowls for John Elway.
TD was awesome, right?
Yep.
But
John Elway, not so much. Go ahead.
Yeah, John was Super Bowl MVP of the last one.
But, Skip, this is what Jerry Jones is scared to death. We saw Patrick Mahomes, lose Kareem Hunt, who was the leading rusher his rookie year, right?
Yeah.
Lost him, still got to the AFC Championship game and still had a chance. The Cowboys and Jerry Jones knows Dak Prescott is a third-tier quarterback, isn't good enough to lead the team, can't go with Pollard and just put any running back in there. This team is geared for Ezekiel Elliott. He's the most important player, and this is why he got the deal. Most teams with a star quarterback would have been able to say, you know what, we'll come back to you later.
Ask Melvin Gordon.
That's right. And that's why Dak Prescott, and I know down the road they'll wind up overpaying him and whatnot, but the reason that Zeke got this and that Jerry caved and brought this guy in before this, he was even afraid to play the Giants or
Washington
or the Dolphins three of the worst teams in the league. He was afraid to play them with Dak Prescott because he knows Dak isn't good enough.
Go ahead, Skip. I know
You really want me to
I
go?
want you to go ahead. Go. I know you chomping.
Rob Parker, even your foolish bluster cannot make me unhappy on this day because I've never been any happier. And my team is poised to go on a Super Bowl run through the NFC this year, in part because of the running back, because he is simply the best running back in football. I've been trying to convince him of that, and I'm more than ever convinced of that. I'm happy he got whatever money he was trying to get. My quarterback put up top 5 numbers over the last 10 games last year, and Jerry Jones knows that full well. I believe that Jerry Jones believes in our quarterback more even than he does the running back, which is why you're about to eat all those words you just spewed all over the table.
I even needed a
In
tissue.
the next 48 hours, you're going to see Dak Prescott get, I'm just going to guess, $112 million guaranteed dollars. Zeke just got 50. His best friend on the team is going to get more than twice as many guaranteed dollars because he is not only a quarterback, he's the quarterback of America's team. He's the leader of that franchise. He's become the face of the franchise, and he has become the clutch playmaker of that football team. So Jerry will pay him what he is worth because he's better than Jared Goff, who just got $110 million guaranteed. He's better.
Are you sure of that?
He's better than Carson Wentz, who got $108 million guaranteed. By the way, those are the 2 most guaranteed contracts in the whole league. And Dak is about to break those 2 new records with, I'm going to just guess, 112. He'll get more than those 2 got guaranteed.
Right.
Because Jerry believes in him even more than he does in Zeke.
Is that
And
what it's
in one
about?
way,
Or is it just about the system and the way it
actually,
shakes down with the quarterback?
as much as I'm happy for Zeke, and I don't want to redraw battle lines between Jerry and Zeke, I feel a little sorry for Zeke because would you believe that the defensive end on this team got considerably more money than Zeke just got? Because just recently, DeMarcus Lawrence got $65 million guaranteed and $21 a year. So Zeke's $15 a year and $50 guaranteed. So DeMarcus Lawrence, a defensive end, got $15 more million guaranteed. His package is 5 years, $105 million.
But you can't judge those contracts the same, Skip, because you know running backs have a shorter shelf life, and there's a chance of them getting hurt a lot more than other players.
And it's hard for me to feel sorry for somebody that got $50 million.
Guaranteed.
I do feel sorry for him because he's better than $50 million. He deserves more than $50 million.
He does, Skip, but that's what the marketplace said. I mean, and that's what the running backs. I mean, he got the most money ever for a running back. That just goes to show you that, like you said, I don't know. You said Mel Kiper started this. The running back is devalued,
and it's no shot at Mel because he was making a strong case.
Right.
They were, in fact, going into the Zeke draft. I think he thought that's way too high to take Zeke. He's just Zeke the freak. He's special, man.
But do you every once in a while, Skip, you come across a back. Adrian Peterson is not devalued. There's a reason why he rushed for almost 2,100 yards and won the MVP. These guys are unique. Yeah, just like quarterbacks. Everybody can't be Tom Brady, Breeze, and Bledsoe, and a Roethlisberger. Everybody can't be. There are tiers to these guys. And the tier guys, you pay a premium. And Zeke is one of those running backs that you pay a premium to. Skip, he got everything he wanted. He wanted more guaranteed money than Gurley. He wanted a yearly average than Gurley. He's the first running back to have a total value contract over $100 million. He got everything that he wanted. And for all this, you know, you don't need a running back. Skip, there's only been, in the Super Bowl era, there's only been 4 running backs, 4 times that the leading league's rusher won the Super Bowl. Emmett did it 3 times, I think did it 3 times, and TD. So that just goes to show you. But Jerry understood the value of Zeke. He can't let what some other teams value the running back put an unfair blinders on him.
Well, especially on this team with Dak Prescott.
Or nobody else is paying their running back, so I must go hard line my guy. No. All those other teams don't have a chance to get to the Super Bowl. You got a chance to get to the Super Bowl.
And Jerry needs to get to a Super Bowl, and Jerry needs to win. Despite being in the Hall of Fame, he knows since Jimmy Johnson's been gone, he really hadn't been able to do anything. They've won 3 playoff games in 25 years, roughly.
He did win one with Barry Switzer.
But that was Jimmy
that was Jimmy's team. Shannon, you could have coached that team.
He pulled a Gruden.
Yes.
Oh, Gruden won the Super Bowl, but just look at the players that he had.
Just for the record, Jerry had something to do with acquiring those players that won that Super Bowl.
We give him Charles Haley a deal.
Okay, but what about since then, Skip?
Yeah.
It's been 20